No philosopher, no historian, no geographical, no explorer has written his journal without mentioning this part of the world. We are deeply rooted in the history. Julfar was the topic, the main topic, from the 12th century onward. And pearls was the commodity was making Ras Al Khaimah or Julfar very prominent and very famous. Al-Jufar is a Spanish word for a pearl, and it means from Julfar, a port, Arabian port near the Strait of Hormuz.
What value it will give to the community, how I can keep these people to keep coming, and also to exchange things with them. For me, I consider it like a hub for any people whom they have proper hobbies or skills or things which they can do, and they cannot do it maybe alone, or they cannot do it at home because of space and so on. So we start having like a community things, and one of the initiative community things we had now, I dedicated part of the farm for people to come grow their own seeds.
I grew up a child around this area. I was inspired and all my dreams has been here. I'm a simple kid. Had a dream to build my own castle or floating on the water. I had this vision, I imagined it, and I did not thought it will come in this form.
The castle that Abdullah al-Suwaidi dreamed of as a child has taken shape on the waters of Ras Al Khaimah. Known for his quiet determination, Abdullah is the founder of the Suwaidi Pearl Farm, a floating hub of tradition and innovation. Inspired by his grandfather, one of the UAE's last traditional pearl divers, Abdullah has dedicated his life to keeping this heritage alive. The farm stands as the only Arabian pearl farm in the world. A place where history, culture, and sustainability come together.
We grew up in the old city of Ras Al Khaimah, and there we used to, like, you know, how the neighbors who was there, like small houses next to each other. So we used to go out like frequently with the friends. So we go to Awafi at that time during the winter. We go to the mountain. We live by the beach. So we get exposed to so many things out of nature. So I start collecting a little of everything, and we keep adding. Then I start going outside, like hiking or walking in the mountain, walking in the farms and so on. Then I found out they have a lot of things which we don't have also. So I said, okay, let me take those things and start up my Natural History Museum. The idea came from the Natural History Museum, and from there we build up the whole things together after that.
Tariq Salman's deep-rooted connection to Ras Al Khaimah's natural landscapes led him to establish AURAK Nature's Treasures, a unique sanctuary that celebrates the region's rich biodiversity. This expansive 20-acre farm offers visitors an immersive experience, featuring a natural history museum, a petting zoo, vegetable gardens, and a salt cave, and more. He is fostering a community that values environmental education and conservation.
Even though it talks about the importance of this region, being the biggest supplier of the pearl. Not only that, we were the authority of the pearls. 80% of the pearl trading was coming from here. And what's happened now? We completely disregarded this and take these beautiful boats that belongs to the sea inside a museum to tell visitors, to tell our children, that was our grandfathers. They dived, they got this. But diving is still up to today. Oyster lives, and I've proven that. And pearls is forming naturally and culturally with this farm seedings process. So we've using technology, but we maintain legacy. To put it piece by piece, and I still have not yet achieved 10% of what I think I can do. There's other thing can be done, but this project is not a personal project only. This is a national treasure that's belong to the country, the government, that has to celebrate again and again the legacy of ancestors that lasted for thousands of years. So it has to go from personal to national, and I hope it will be looked at carefully.
So I start collecting a little of everything, and we keep adding. And really, this is like, for me, it's not like a museum, or it's a zoo, or it's a farm. It's like a hub for anybody who has skills and has initiative to do more things, or he has like unique things to do which he cannot do it maybe somewhere else. So we've been organizing a lot of events where we get lots of people, startup people, for like painting, music sessions, yoga, meditation. So this I gave the environment for people to experience their hobbies. So that's my point. So my point is that now I want to exchange and get more people to come and do their things, their like hobbies, like whether it's painting, music, art, craft, selling things.
Ras Al Khaimah, a land where mountains cradle ancient stories and the sea whispers secrets of resilience. Here, heritage flows quietly into the present, no longer relics but living roots. As envisioned by two dreamers, this is a place where nature, culture, and sustainability converge to shape the future.
So we want to make sure that they see it every day here. We exchange knowledge. There is about 10,000 pearl farms around the world. Suwaidi Pearls is the only pearl farm that share knowledge with others. Not only that, we educate people as well. Not of what we've done, but what the oyster can teach us of a lesson. Post-COVID-19 is very important to learn from the oyster. Oyster responsible of purifying the water 60 liters a day. It's like a tree that takes a carbon and releases an oxygen. Pearl oyster does this, and during this process, magic happens and pearl forms. So what oyster teaching us? If oyster do 60 liters a day, how many liters of carbon emissions that we do a day? How much we are saving the environment? And we are a human with a brain, and that is an animal. Learn this from the oyster.
You notice the whole farm has been built based on the recycled and sustainability. So we don't throw things. And there are not a lot of people, they brought things for us also to use. This is the community garden which we talked about, that we have dedicated a piece of area for every individual who is interested to grow his own things and see how things are growing. So you will see maybe about more than 25 people has grown their own things here, and they have already harvested the vegetables. Some of the people, they come regularly, like every 3 days. They check, and if there's anything ready, they take it home with them. I don't mean any specific nationality. They are coming from all over the world. Because it's a farm, so we have to grow things. So people, when they come, they can see how does the cucumber grow, how does the cabbage grow, how does this grow, how does the, Then we start upgrading. So it's something, it's bonding the people with the farm. So people now, okay, let me go to my garden, let me go to my garden. So when they come, they really enjoy and have fun here. It is really nice to see people are very enthusiastic about growing and seeing their own vegetable and collecting and harvesting their own product.
Pearls unify us. It doesn't make us separated. Pearls, it's in the Hinduism, it's in the Buddhism, it's in Judaism, it is in Christianity, and it is in Islam. And unfortunately, corals are dying around the world. So I advise all of you, I advise all the kids that I see, and we educate everybody here to take care of the environment. Environment is suffering, it's very sick. And oyster is doing its job so far. Hopefully it will continue. If we close this place down, it will be because oyster is no longer available or dying as well. Do anything it takes to save our beautiful nature, to pass it over to our beautiful children.
Abdullah Al-Suwaidi teaches us resilience and the balance of nature, while Tariq Salman reminds us of the strength found in community and a sustainable future. Together, they embody Ras Al Khaimah's essence, the pearls of history and the seeds of tomorrow. They remind us that the choices we make today shape the legacy we leave for generations to come.